Wow, I only found out the other day that Carpetright has gone into administration, and Vauxhall are struggling very much at the moment as well, the company that I have my car from. I found out the other day that they've got a van place closing down, and they say it's all to do with electric cars or electric vans, but they haven't learnt. We didn't check. I'm not saying that people haven't bought these electric cars, but we don't want them. Once you know that they can turn off the supply and also they burst into flames, who wants them? So they weren't tested properly. They still aren't tested properly. I can find loads of pictures of burnt out cars. They don't just have a little burn, the whole thing engulfs in flames. It's like sitting on a bomb. So who would want them? So really, it's them marketing the things and the government allowing these cars to come into with keys for us when basically we're sitting on some kind of bomb. It's quite incredible that quite a few companies have gone out of business or are in administration. Some of them aren't so big, and I just thought I'd put a few of them in this video. Some of them aren't so popular, some of them are, especially in England. You're going to know more names maybe than the Americans or any other country that's watching. But it's quite alarming. They're not talking about this. Great big businesses are going out of business. This one, they said, didn't pay their tax. They say that because of lockup, basically people haven't decorated their house. But I mean, the thing that they haven't seemed to have noticed is that we don't have the money for all this anymore. You know, when the government is taxing you and illegally taxing you basically on just about everything, council tax, motoring, all this stuff, then what money have we got to spend on things like this? And you know, what do the government need all this money for that they're basically scamming us out of? Oh, it's just incredible. But great big businesses, they've probably taken the money and run. All my carpet comes from Carpetright. I can still see in Newbury they're going because they had all the rolls and everything in there. And this happened about July, but I was quite shocked about Carpetright. There's a few more in here, so I can't say enjoy the video, but just watch what's happening that they're not talking about. They're not you know, you've got Keir Starmer doing weird things and nobody wants him anymore. Nobody seems to want their governments anymore. Australia don't, France don't. They've got rid of Syria's. Maybe that's all part of the game, but nobody seems to want their governments. The people don't. And they haven't learnt anything, and they, you know, it's just all madness. I say down with Babylon. Obviously we've got to keep going. We need companies. Come on, wake up, companies, and realise we the people don't want all this stuff. And basically what's going to happen is all these companies are going to go out of business. What did they expect after locking us up for 3 years? It's unbelievable that they didn't plough some money into the businesses to get them going. No, immediately out of lockup, everything doubles. So what do they expect? If you're on minimum wage, some of my jobs are minimum wage. How much can you do on minimum wage? How many hours? I mean, you've basically got to do, let's have a look. You've got to do about 9 hours to earn £100. So what can you buy? Oh, it's ridiculous. Bye.